Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. This is a bag specially designed to fit 2 Yankee Candle votive holders. Now the ones inside here are red colours, and that's why I went with Merry Merlot here on my little die cut shape, and I used the Beauty of the Earth paper, which, you know, pretty much there's I don't know if it's a Yankee Candle that matches the paper or the paper will match any Yankee Candle, but it's a brilliant combination. So I had a little rummage around to see if I could find 2 more, and I've got these ones. So this is Camellia Blossom, which is, oh, it's a divine fragrance. Grab it if you can get hold of one. And then Loves Me Not is a really, really old fragrance, which I can't bear to bring myself to burn it, but I'm going to have to at some point in time. So that then led me, because I've got the blue and the white on there, to choose one of the blue and white sheets from that collection. And pretty as this is, I'm going to go with the blue. Completely forgot to cut it down. You only need a piece that is 6 by 12 inches, 15 by 30 centimetres. Okay, so on the long side, score it at 3 3/4, 5 3/4, 9 1/2 and 11 1/2 inches, which in metric is 9 1/2, 14 1/2, 24 and 29. And then on the short side, score it at 2 inches, 5 centimetres. And the finished dimensions, like I say, this is designed specifically for 2 Yankee candles. It's 2 inches by 4 inches by 3 3/4. Yeah, 3 3/4, which is 5 centimetres by 10 centimetres by 9 1/2. Okay, so let me get this burnished up. So even if you don't want to put a couple of votives in, those are the sizes. So it's a good size for other things. Okay, so holding it this way, that's the body of the box and this is the bottom. So I'm going to take a teeny little bit off there, take out the rectangle there, and then just cut straight on those last 3 score lines. Okay, and then I'm going to get some tear and tape along here. And fold it round and down. And then I'm going to fold in the back. I'm going to grab some liquid glue. And fold in the sides. And then some more along here. And fold that round, and that will become the front. Okay. So I then hummed and hawed as to what blue I was going to use, because that's die cut and that's cut out. So I'm just going to leave that to dry for a second. So I went with Night of Navy, and there are 2 panels. I haven't cut them either. I'm just a bit rubbish today. So, because I need to die cut with some of this. So this is, I'm not sure why this has ended up in my scraps, because it's kind of quite a big piece. But I'm going to take a panel that's 2 1/4 inches by 1 1/2. That's not right. That's not right at all. That should be, sorry, little fibber, 3 1/4 by 1 1/2. Should we just try that again? 3 1/4. Leave that over there, by 1 1/2. And that in metric is 8 by 4. What did I say that was? Okay. So your white panel, make that half a centimetre shorter and narrower, or 1/4 of an inch. There we go. Okay, while I wait for that to dry, I've got my die cut. So this is the beautiful trees, and you can die cut all sorts of bits. You can stamp and you can die cut the leaves and the trees and stuff, as you can see. I actually just like this one. I think it's fabulous. Doesn't look like a tree. Didn't want it to look like a tree. So I just wanted a squiggly image. So mini cut and emboss, plate 1, and then a clear plate, cardstock, die, and then another clear plate over the top. Put that straight back in there. And that has die cut me a lovely shape. Right, the stamping is from the Create with Friends. Amazing, celebrate, friends, create, love. And you can put your own little phrases together. I just loved the amazing one. So I'm going to go with that again. And Night of Navy, which is behind my drying project. That will be dry by now. And let's start assembling. So I need to get out my linen thread. I'm having to keep it in my drawer because, you know, Fauna, little kitty, loves it. So this is now fully dry, but a little bit I need to trim off because I didn't stop and do that. But what you need to get the 2 in there first, because that's what's going to help you get this shape here, and you'll probably see it better on this box than the other one, because this one hasn't got a pattern. But you get that nice, smooth, almost rounded area. It's smooth and kind of domed, and you wouldn't have that otherwise if you try to score first. So let's get a whole load of this linen thread, because I'm going to go around lots of times. To make sure that my bag stays totally closed and secure. Oops. And then I'm going to tie a bow. Maybe a knot first would be good. I can't get hold of it. It's catching on my fingernails. Trim off the ends. So that's now all closed. It's not opening up. Right, now just simply to assemble. So this is the cheats method. There we go, last little bit out of there. I'm putting that over the top of that, and then it will stick really nicely, and you don't have to worry about hiding holes or putting glue only where the holes aren't. And you can pop that on there. And that, I think, is a lovely way to gift a couple of Yankee candles to somebody. Change the phrase, change the sentiment, change the paper. I just think that's great. I hope you like it. I hope you find it useful. Gift somebody some candles. They love it. I love them. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.